What's going on, everybody? It's the best day of the week, Taco Tuesday, Beyond the Game Tuesday. And if this is your first time tuning in, you already know who it is. It's your boy Q Walk on the mic. Some of y'all might know my Uncle Shannon Sharp. And then I got my guy over here to my to my right. Hot dog, gonna introduce yourself, man.
You know what it is, hot dog, man. Got to be on here for another great Tuesday. This is the A show.
This is the A block, but man,
This is the A block.
it's a lot to get into. We're gonna recap a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, social media, the NBA sports world went wild. When about 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the news broke that Doc Rivers had been relieved of his duties as the LA Clippers head coach. So man, it's a lot to take in with that right there. So a couple questions I want to throw at you, hot dog man. The first one is, where does Doc Rivers coach next?
I know there's a couple of destinations I've seen maybe. I know the Pelicans were one. I couldn't remember the other one. Like I said, I know the Pelicans were one. There was another one. I thought maybe the Knicks could go after him, but I forgot they just hired Coach Thibodeau. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, that's
Tibbs.
correct.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's a little bit out of the way. So I'm not sure who they go get, but I'm not sure where he goes, but he'll be picked up very quickly. I can see.
So the list of job options available right now are the Clippers, but obviously he just got let go
Right?
from the
Yeah, yeah,
Clippers,
yeah,
so
yeah.
so that's not gonna happen. So you have the
Right.
Rockets, Pacers, 76ers, Pelicans, and the Thunder.
The 76ers were the other team that I saw he might go to. The
So
76ers are desperate to win. They think they have a core to win now. So I think that will be the team that pulls the trigger and gets him to come is the 76ers. That's my prediction.
BJ Smith said the Thunder. That, you know what, BJ, I thought about this, man, and I said it was between two teams, and my two teams are the Pelicans and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The reason why I ruled out the 76ers is because I feel like they're already going to go with Mike D'Antoni in that situation,
Yeah.
which I feel like that's a bad hire for that team. But
Right.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
The two appealing jobs I see is the Pelicans, because you have that young core. You have Brandon Ingram, Drew Holiday, Zion, Lonzo Ball. You can possibly get him together. So you have a young core, and yeah, Lonzo. Yes, it's a wrap. But
He
anyway,
gonna get traded. He's
but
getting
but
traded.
but with the Pelicans, and I'm gonna say the same thing for the Thunder too. There's no expectation to win right now.
Right. They're a young
So
team.
so he can build that team as see fit, and he doesn't
Yeah.
have to worry about the pressure of winning now like he was in Boston and then
Yeah.
L.A. Clippers as well. Um, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, they have Dennis Schroeder, they have Steven Adams, which provides veteran leadership.
Danilo Gallinari.
Danilo Gallinari, but the kicker is they have 70,000 draft picks, thanks courtesy of the Clippers.
Yeah.
So my
It's a
whole thing,
coach's dream to build your own team
bingo, exactly, hot dog. So he can build that team exactly how he
the way he
wants
wants
to.
it.
And Sam Presti is not a GM who's quick to fire head coaches. I mean, he's had Billy
No.
Donovan there for a long
I think
time.
Billy wanted out of there too.
Well, then before that, Scott Skiles. I'm not Scott Skiles, but Scotty Brooks was there for a long
Yeah,
time.
Scott Brooks, yeah.
But like you said, I think Billy Donovan was just ready for something new,
Yep.
new environment, which is why he took the head coaching job with the Chicago Bulls. But
I would have went there.
no, I wouldn't have went there. But
Ooh.
the crazy thing is that all of the jobs are in the West, so he's gonna keep
Yeah.
seeing the Clippers regardless
Yeah.
anyway. So he can't run from
It's
them.
true.
But yeah, for me, Doc Rivers, I would look at the Thunder and the Pelicans really, really hard and think about coaching those two teams because, like I said, the Thunder, I feel like they're ready.
Yeah. I mean, they took the Rockets to 7.
They took the Rockets to 7, earned the fourth seed that nobody see them getting.
And they don't have an
So
all-star. I mean, they do have Chris Paul, but Chris Paul's at the end of his career.
I feel like if whoever the head coach coming in, I feel like they're gonna try to get something to where Chris Paul goes somewhere else because
Yeah.
Chris Paul's not in the rebuilding. I'm surprised he
No.
did it this year, but I see him going to either Miami or Milwaukee via trade or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm Doc Rivers, man, I look at those two teams. But that means, what do the Clippers do next, hot dog? What does this mean for the Clippers moving forward?
I would love to see Mark Jackson come in there. I think he's a hard-nosed guy that could get this team whipped in shape, but I don't think he's being blackballed for some reason.
Yeah.
My prediction is Ty Lue. I think that's
Okay.
the guy a lot of people like. He won a title in Cleveland. I don't think it had anything to do with him or his coaching.
Hmm.
So, but that is my prediction. I think it's going to be Ty Lue. I know
So
some people said maybe go get Popovich,
yeah,
but is he still the coach of the Spurs?
he's still the coach of the Spurs. He's
Yeah,
still.
he ain't going to work. He'll live and die there. So I I just don't think I think it's Ty Lue. I think that's the guy that takes that job.
So this is a list of candidates that I came up off the top of my head of potential hires for the Clippers. Yeah,
I know Jeff Van Gundy is the other guy
yeah,
they really
yeah.
like, but I think
Huh.
Jeff's just been out of the game too long.
You think the
He
game has
hasn't been a
passed him
coach in.
by?
He hasn't been. I mean, I know he's an analyst, but he ain't been a coach in 10 years. So,
Well, I mean,
but
if
Ty Lue's my pick.
If Steve Nash can come out of nowhere and get a job, I don't see why Jeff Van Gundy
Well,
can't.
the Nets are not a very good organization.
Well, that too. But
So yeah,
you have Ty Lue, Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, like you mentioned. I throw a screwball out there. Kenny Smith is a name I would be on the lookout for.
the NBA analyst.
The NBA analyst, Kenny Smith, Sam Cassell, and Jason Kidd.
I know Sam
Though
Cassell wants to coach. Another one I like, Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups, I forgot about Billups as well.
Look, he said he's been very vocal about wanting to coach.
But for this team, I would say that you shouldn't go with a first year head coach. But I mean, hey,
No,
Brooklyn Nets are going with the first head coach, so
they're not a very good organization.
so that leaves me to Ty Lue and Mark Jackson as the
Yeah.
front runners for this position. But like you said, Mark Jackson's been blackballed, so I don't see him potentially getting this job.
I think it's Ty Lue.
Yeah, and I think it's just Ty Lue because Ty Lue, as Charles says, of course it's Ty Lue. He's already been there. He knows the players. He has a relationship with the players already.
Yep.
It's pretty much tailor made for him to just jump in there and go ahead and take that job if they offer it to him. But let me ask you this, Hot Dog: do you think Kawhi or Paul George has something to do with his firing?
I not Kawhi, maybe more Paul George. I don't see Kawhi being that guy. I see Paul George maybe being more outspoken. I just think that it's like with the Raptors. They had them great years in a row, and they were the number one seed, and they had to blame somebody. They kicked out the coach, Dwayne Casey.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had to blame somebody. Of course, you're not going to do Kawhi. You're not going to blame Paul George. You had to blame somebody. I think they blamed Doc Rivers, and he's on his way out the door.
This is what I think, and I haven't seen or read any reports. This is just what I think, and I said it yesterday as well. I think Steve Ballmer, which is the owner of the Clippers,
Yeah.
he called Paul George and Kawhi, asked them their thoughts on Doc Rivers, and I think that they probably weren't too flattering remarks
No.
about Doc Rivers, and I don't think they necessarily said let's go in a different direction, but I think Steve Ballmer got the hint that they weren't probably too fond of Doc Rivers, and so he probably made that decision.
I think if anybody should be too fond of themselves, it's Paul George, Possible Pete.
Well, yeah, Paul George. Well, that's the thing. I don't think they should have called Paul George for anything. Like, bro, you don't get. I would if I'm Steve Ballmer, I'm talking to Pat Beverly before I talk to Paul George.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that's your guy.
right.
Yeah,
Pat Beverly is not my guy.
Paul George is your guy.
Montrezl Harrell's my guy, and he was the only one that showed up in that Game 7 against the Nuggets.
And so you won't claim Montrezl Harrell, the same guy that says he's similar to Dennis Rodman?
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that quote.
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
pull it up and show
No,
it to you.
don't worry about it. I'm not too sure.
But oh man, but anyways, let's switch it over a little bit and let's talk about your hometown team, your Dallas Cowboys, or should I say Jerry's boys. They just took a hard loss the other day to the Seattle Seahawks, 38-31, which puts the Dallas Cowboys record at 1-2.
Yes.
My Tampa Bay Bucks were 2-1, but that's neither here nor there right now. So hot dog.
Y'all ain't played nobody.
That's like I said, there's neither here nor there right now.
Correct. You're right.
Hot dog. What's wrong with your damn Cowboys, man?
Well, I have a couple of reasons why I think we're struggling. Number one, obviously the quarterback play is not up to par. As we'll get to these highlights in a second on my cue. No pun intended. Number two, a lot of people aren't talking about this. We've been a 4-3 defense the past 13 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
We just transferred to a 3-4 hybrid defense since Mike Nolan came in. He's always ran 3-4. That's what we're running now, is a 3-4. These guys that are playing are Cowboys of the the last few years, they're used to playing in the dirt. They're not playing standing up. They're not used to a 3-4. So I think that's a big part of why the defense is struggling so bad. Because there's talent on that defense. Of course, you got Leighton Vander Esch is out. Sean Lee's out. You got Luzier's out. I mean, we have injuries. We got two corners. We got two rookie corners starting right now. So I mean, the defense is going to struggle. I think it's growing pains, but the offense looks great. I'm very pleased with the offense. Put up huge point first week. Could have played better, but the last week against Atlanta, and of course this past week against Seattle, the offense put up huge numbers.
Right.
Dak is, as the 3 weeks, Dak is leading the NFL in passing yards.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not really disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in Zeke Elliott, and of course Owen. We got 2 Pro Bowl linemen out right now, Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins. So that's not helping the situation. Of course, we lost our starting tight end. So we're having injury issues, and I just think it's just a lot of growing pains. Mike McCarthy, first-year head coach in Dallas, whole new coaching staff. Luckily for us, the rest of the division is just as bad as we are right now. I still believe we will win the division, but I still hate this guy. Q, roll that beautiful bean footage, please.
All right.
To the end zone, it is picked. Seahawks take over.
Hey man, look, I don't even need to see the second interception. I don't even need to see it. That was actually the second interception he threw at the end of the game. He makes this great play to stand upright and sets his feet and throws into like quadruple coverage. You got to do better than that.
Tell me how you feel, hot dog, man. Tell me how you really feel.
He is garbage. God, he's terrible.
Oh,
where's the red rifle? Where's that guy at? That's the guy that needs to be playing.
You ready for Andy Dalton?
I've been ready for Andy Dalton. I've been ready since they signed him in March.
Oh wow, I wouldn't go that far. I ain't ready to go. I ain't ready to go that far, Dotson, just yet, man. But
I am. Let's go.
So Andrew says y'all should run away to the division. We're crap, meaning his Eagles are crap.
I eventually believe in a few weeks when everybody starts coming back, we will start to run away. We're going to start this Sunday against the Browns. We're going to beat the Browns.
No, you're not.
Then I think we got the Vikings next week.
Yep.
They're just as bad. I believe we're about to start.
No, you're not.
It don't surprise me if we sweep the division.
No, you're not. You're not beating the Browns. But
excuse me?
You're not beating the Browns. But
okay. All right.
The next couple of games for you guys, I have the schedule right here. It's Browns, Giants, Cardinals, and then the Washington team. That's the next 4 games.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are saying the Cardinals could be a loss. Kyler Murray leads the league right now in interceptions after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And also, they just took a home loss to the Lions.
Right.
So I'm not really impressed with the Cardinals right now.
So out of these next 4 games, let's see. Y'all losing to the Browns. Y'all beat the Giants. Cardinals.
At home.
I'll tell you, y'all take an L, and the Washington team, y'all beat them. So y'all can go 2-2. Y'all go 2-2.
We go 4-0.
Yeah. Y'all. And Charles says Philly is a half game out. That's just how horrible that division is.
That's what I'm saying. I think we have a lot of injuries at very key positions, growing pains, whole new coaching staff. It's going to take time. I believe eventually we run away with the division.
I say no. Me personally, what's wrong with the Cowboys is, like you said, offensively, y'all are good. But the problem is that, like you said, Dak leads the NFL in passing yards with 1,188 passing yards. But as my guy Shannon Sharp says, it's empty calories, baby. It's empty calories. But so
you really need to stop quoting that guy.
Nope, that's Uncle Shannon. And Zeke is only averaging 73 yards per game on 19 attempts. The reason why he's only averaging that is because you guys have to throw the ball so much because you're behind
Playing
so much.
behind.
So the run game can't get there. So I'm going to take the offense out of it. The Dallas Cowboys' problem is their awful, horrible defense. According to ProReference.com, you guys were ranked 30th in team defense. You're only ahead of the Vikings and Falcons.
I believe it. I said it's not used to this 3-4 defense. Have so many injuries on key positions. It's killing us right now.
It is.
We're down 2 corners. One opted out. Let's see. Like I said, we're down 2 linebackers and a defensive lineman.
Man. And
But B Legend is right. We are trash.
Daryl Blank, he said can't give Zeke the ball because the defense gives up too many points going down.
But
early
my
down.
problem. But the
That's
thing
true.
is, when Zeke is having the ball, he's not doing anything
Well,
because you got three undrafted offensive linemen starting, and you got Connor Williams who hasn't done anything, and then you got let's see, Zach Martin out there trying to block two guys. It's just awful.
but also you got to keep feeding them to get the offensive line and Zeke in some kind of rhythm. It's kind of hard to do that when you down 14-0 in the first quarter.
But it's like I said, the passing game's not the problem. If Dak don't turn the ball over and reads down the field, CeeDee Lamb's eating. CeeDee Lamb has impressed me more beyond than I thought he could already. Cedric Wilson is a guy I've been waiting on. And a lot of people talk about how Amari doesn't play well on the road. In 2 road games so far, he's averaging 95 yards. So far, Amari's playing good on the road. It's just everyone else is terrible. Mike Phillips, the secondary is garbage. We let Ha walk and refuse to sign Thomas. Mike Feedback is a big Cowboys fan that I argue with every day because he is the biggest Dak lover I've ever seen in my life. I can't listen to Feedback.
But Feedback, keep talking, man. But
how I tell you I hate Cowboys fans?
Why?
He's one of them.
Oh, he's one of the guys.
He's one of them. He's one of the Cowboys fans I can't stand talking to because he refuses to listen to me about Dak Prescott.
Man, but continue about the.
God, here he is. There he is.
So Michael says
Dak
is constantly under pressure. So it's been established that it's not the offense, it's the defense. You guys rank 28th in pass defense. I'm
surprised it's that good.
They completing 68% of their passes against you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all given up 9 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Y'all give up an average of 277 yards per game in the air.
But here's another thing people aren't talking about. The first 3 weeks we've had to go up against a former MVP and one guy who should have multiple MVPs, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff in this offense looks like 2018 Jared Goff in the Rams offense.
Right.
So we haven't had it easy the first 3 weeks, considering against quarterbacks. But I have to give an attaboy to Trevon Diggs. Week 2 against the Falcons, only gave up 2 catches for 27 yards against Julio Jones. I have to give the rookie credit because that's not easy to do on Julio. And besides that, but anyway, you don't give Dak no credit because he's terrible. I'm not giving a bum credit.
You don't want to give Dak no credit?
No, man. We got to talk about something else. I just gonna break my blood pressure.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna keep with these defensive stats. Y'all can't get nobody off the field. On third down, y'all rank 22nd.
I'm surprised it's that good.
Teams are getting 46% of their third down conversions against you guys.
I believe it.
On fourth down, teams are 100% against you guys.
I believe it.
You guys are 11th in red zone conversions. Teams are scoring 58% of the time they get in the red zone against you guys.
We're 11th?
Yes, 11th.
Well, that don't sound too bad.
I was gonna say, but that's not bad. That's not bad.
We're a bend but don't break defense. I mean, that's what they call it, bend but don't break.
Man, and Andrew, who's an Eagles fan, he said, "Man, Dak is holding his own, hot dog." No,
I'm not. Nope.
Okay, so let's clear the air. Let's get this out the way, hot dog. What is your problem with Dak Prescott? Because everybody seems to like Dak Prescott.
This man is so average and wants $40 million. Stop this.
So what if he only wanted 30, 35? Would you?
If he asked for 30, I'd be okay.
So you're saying that he's not as good as the money he's asking for?
I've been saying this for 2 years since I've been on this show with you. I've been saying the same thing. And let's not forget something. When is one time you have seen Dak Prescott bring his team from behind to win a game?
Falcons.
We really going to do that? The onside kick?
Hey, man. Because you got to think about it like this, hot dog. Dak had to keep the Cowboys in position to possibly win that game. So he might not have brought them back he scored 30 unanswered points, but he kept the Cowboys in contention. So if something like an onside kick happens, boom, he can take advantage of it.
So
and there we are.
Let's just not forget about Amari Cooper having to let his body out just to get to Dak's ball, who's 2 or 3 yards ahead of him. CeeDee Lamb literally had to contort his body like a ballerina to catch one of his passes way behind him against the Seahawks. This man is not accurate. Okay, let's see. Quentin Walker. This man said Colt McCoy is better. Colt McCoy is better.
Oh my God.
Get my boy Andy Dalton in there. Dak is terrible, y'all. He had one good year as his rookie year. Nobody had any tape on him. You know why? Because he was never supposed to be a starter. He was supposed to be Dak's backup. Romo's backup, excuse me.
Andrew, Dak is giving y'all a chance to win these games. Exactly,
No.
Andrew.
Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Dalton Schultz. Those guys are giving us chances. Did you not see Michael Gallup's touchdown catch against the Seahawks?
Who's giving those guys the ball?
Who's going up and getting it? Because it's 2 or 3 yards above their head, 2 or 3 yards out of the way over here, 2 or 3 yards over here, 2 or 3 yards behind them. This man is trash. Next question, Diner.
Oh my goodness, man! I don't know why you so hard on Dak, man.
He's terrible.
Man, Dak is not terrible, man. He's a good. Okay, can you win a Super Bowl with Dak?
No.
Michael says, Quentin, you see what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Hey, that's y'all quarterback. That's y'all fan base. I'll let y'all handle that situation.
Terrible.
We good down in Tampa. We 2-1 right now.
I don't care. Y'all ain't good either.
Man, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Durrell said he's been pretty good, at least consistent his whole time there. Andy Dalton had A.J. Green his whole career and never won a playoff game. Why him over Dak?
So, what other receiver consistently did Andy have to throw to besides A.J. Green? Because right now, as it stands, Dak is thrown to 3 Pro Bowl receivers. But yeah, we showed these one interception, at the end of the game where he had a chance to go down and tie the game.
Right.
Failed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he was down only 3 against the Rams.
Right.
Had plenty of time to drive down the field. Couldn't get it done.
Right.
And for an epic collapse by the Falcons, which has become a cliche the last few weeks, we should be 0-3 right now. So, yeah, I stand by what I say. Dak is trash. Tyler Boyd.
That was Andy Dalton's other receiver. Tyler Boyd.
He'd be 4th string on the Cowboys.
Tyler Elford, the tight end, before he got hurt, says Andrew.
So he had 1 year where he was healthy and he wasn't hurt. Okay. Next. Jason Witten had like 13, 14 of those.
And then Sean Gurton, F the Cowboys. He's an
the Eagles are trash. They're worse than us.
Hey man,
congratulations on time with the Bengals.
Oh yeah, time with the Bengals. Good job. But I'm gonna leave Andrew alone because Andrew has already accepted the fact about Carson Wentz. So I'm gonna leave Andrew alone. It's these other Eagles fans like Sean Gurton, who I told you the other day to hit the panic button, but you didn't want to listen to me. Now here you are. I don't know
what's wrong with the Eagles. They have all that talent on defense. They let everybody on secondary go. I don't. Their linebacker core is a little suspect, but that defensive line is ridiculous. Malik Jackson, dirty ass player, by the way. Pause. Mm-hmm. Dirty player. Terrible hit on Joe Burrow. You got Fletcher Cox still. Who else they got? Derek Barnett. They have the best defensive line. Okay, second best defensive line behind the Washington team in our division. So I don't know what the problem with the Eagles are.
Andrew and Sean, I would love to hear y'all comments about what the hell is going on.
What is wrong with the Eagles? I would love to hear myself.
Yeah, what's going on in Philly? But while they conjure up ideas of what's going on with Philly, let's switch it over to a little NBA real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
As we have the LA Bron Lakers, going ahead and putting the Denver Nuggets out of their misery and advancing to the NBA Finals, and then you have the Miami Heat beating Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum to advance to the NBA Finals by beating
sad stuff, man. Sad stuff.
So the NBA Finals kick off tomorrow, which I can't wait. Hot dog, I would love to know, what is your prediction on this NBA Finals?
I got the Anthony Davis Lakers in 6.
Anthony Davis Lakers. Hold on, man. What's up with this Anthony Davis Lakers, man? It's not.
He's the best player out there right now, man. I don't know who he'd be dragging out with in KCP, Dwight Howard, old busted Dwight Howard. Who else they got? Hennessy lover. What's his name? J.R. Smith. They got Deion Waiters. Who else they got up there? That's Alex Caruso, old bald-headed 50-year-old looking man, Alex Caruso. And they got that guy LeBron James. But so yeah, I say the Anthony Davis Lakers in 6.
First of all, you put some respect on that man's name. First of all, it's Goat James. Let's get that clear.
No, but he
Uh,
had a very good game 5.
Andrew,
Very good game.
I'm gonna get to your comments here about the NFL when we get back on the NFL topic. But
Yep.
I seen a stat somewhere. It said LeBron James has led his team in scoring in 43 out of 47 playoff series in his career. So enough with the AD talk. But so you said you got the Lakers in 6. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why you got the Lakers in 6? You just think they just what do you think the Miami Heat can't do?
I just don't think they have I know if you go top to bottom, I think the
Okay.
Miami Heat have more talent from top to bottom.
Okay.
But man, Anthony Davis and LeBron have just been putting it on people. I think if the Nuggets would have got past the Lakers, I would have put the Nuggets over the Heat. First of all, no one even thought the Heat would get here. I thought the Heat would be in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I didn't think they'd get to the finals.
Okay.
But they're playing great. Goran Dragic, Jimmy Butler. But I just think this is a terrible matchups for the Heat.
We miss you too, Gransberry.
Yeah, Tasha. Yeah, this show's boring without you.
Yeah, we miss you too, Gransberry.
But yeah, that's my baby, man. Watch him out.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry. No smoke.
But anyway,
oh, here
Oracle
comes
said
Charles.
Lakers at 5. Why is he on here? Monday was yesterday.
I don't know. No, forget all of that. What the hell is this damn Oracle stuff? I'm about tired of hearing him call himself the damn Oracle.
I think he's secretly a Warriors fan because isn't it called Oracle Arena?
Tasha, what's wrong with our damn teams? We need our own segment for this.
No losers on my show. Oh wait, I'm on here.
Nah, you good. So I'm right there with you guys. I'm going with the LA Bron Lakers in 6.
Why you calling that? It's not the LA Bron. Anthony Davis won to hit the game winner against the Nuggets in game 2. He's the one that showed he got the clutch gene.
Yeah, I mean that was cute. You know that was cute. But
Cute my butt, man. It was a nice shot.
He was, but in the closeout game, I know one guy had 38, 16, and 10, and the other guy had 27 and 5. So that's how. So Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, that's how you close out a series when you up 3-1. But that's neither here nor there right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, Anthony Davis been balling, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Anthony Davis has been balling, no doubt. I give him all the credit, but LeBron James before game game 5 went up to Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports, and do you know what he said to Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports?
What's that? I have no
He
idea.
said I'm gonna end this shit tonight, and that's exactly what he went
I
out
want to
and did.
discuss something with you. So a couple of games ago, the Lakers supposedly went to the NBA officials complaining and whining about lack of calls on the Lakers on LeBron.
Uh-huh.
Next game, LeBron gets 16 free throws, and the Joker and Millsap get 5 fouls each. Don't you think that's a little suspect?
No, I'm glad you brought that up because there was a lot of controversy surrounding that.
There was no controversy. The Lakers are a bunch of whiny babies, and I hope they get beat in the finals.
And it came out that neither LeBron nor the Lakers went to the NBA and found a complaint about the official.
They say.
Hey, I'm just telling you what the reports are that they did not file a complaint to the NBA about the referee.
So it's just a coincidence that next game LeBron gets 16 free throws.
It's called being aggressive.
Nah, whatever. He plays the same way every game.
I know, and it's about time they started giving him some fouls.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about LeBron no more. Waste our airwaves.
No, we're not. And Gransberry said the big difference between AD and LeBron hot dog leadership.
Oh, I agree. LeBron's the better leader. I agree with that 100%.
Of course. So that's why it's LeBron's team. And Gransberry said, were any fouls bad calls? Meaning the fouls on LeBron, were they bad calls? Were they phantom calls? Were they like, okay, they just calling stuff now?
I don't watch LeBron. I'd rather watch The Biggest Loser.
Oh my gosh, you done lost your damn mind, boy. I done trying to tell you.
I mean, it's true. I don't watch
said
it.
that's what they're supposed to say. No, they're not. They're supposed to come out and tell the people the truth. What
They don't tell them. Are you serious? They don't tell people the truth. Stop this.
Andrew said, what did the NBA say? The NBA
Stop it. You know they don't tell us the truth. It's like
the
politics.
NBA said nothing. And Gransberry said it was so they say the other way too. So why you believe one way and not the first time?
Because LeBron is the biggest crybaby on the court. He's always whining as a diva. I believe it's happened 100%. That's why I believe it.
And that's exactly why the Los Angeles Lakers are going to the NBA Finals because they closed them out
16 and 10. And they did. I'm not taking away from him. Not taking away from him at all.
And the Lakers did not. If anybody can show me the article where LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers filed a complaint to the league complaining about the calls, please let me know
You're not going to see it.
because it
You'll
didn't
never
happen.
see it.
Because
You'll
it
never
didn't
see it.
happen. It
Yeah,
didn't
whatever.
happen.
You're not going to see it.
And also Gransbury, she said also the Nuggets complained after Game 1 in press conference about the calls, and they got more in Game 2. So are you going to call them a bunch of whiny babies?
I mean, they're losers, so they're not worth my time.
They're losers, but they're not worth your time.
Nope.
But yeah, I'm right there with you, hot dog, man. I got the Lakers in 6. And while we on here, while we got Daniel on here, Daniel said he got Miami in 7. By the way, yeah, he did. You know what?
I mean, I hope it happens, but we are unbiased journalists here. We have to use some common sense.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Daniel, he just wants to go out on a limb because he hates LeBron James and he loves.
I mean, I don't like LeBron either, but I do respect the man, and he should have won the MVP.
Hey, okay, we'll go with that. But yeah, the LA Brown Lakers will be winning this game in 6. But also, this is not gonna go exactly how people think it is. People are looking at it like, oh, this is Miami Heat. They ain't no fool opponent.
They have plenty of talent.
They have plenty of talent.
They can make this a good series.
But you know what this reminded me of? This reminds me of 2004 Lakers versus Pistons. Lakers with Gary Payton, Shaq, Kobe Bryant versus the Detroit Pistons.
Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Rasheed. This team is almost built like that team.
And, people didn't give them a chance. Oh, you got Shaq and, blah, blah, this and that. And then
only people believed were us in Detroit. That was the only people believed.
So that's the only thing that scares me.
Dusted them boys. Gentlemen sweep 5-4-1.
5-4-1, this guy. But yeah, this is what the series reminds me of. Is you have a star-studded LA Lakers team going up against a very good, very hard, very gritty, hard
blue collar team.
Blue collar team like the Miami Heat. And
man, you better not let Tyler Hero and get going. I'm telling you what, Duncan Robinson could get it going anytime. This Miami team can shoot.
Okay.
This Miami team can shoot.
Who guards the GOAT?
It had to be Jimmy Butler. It had to be.
Good luck.
I mean, good luck
Jimmy
with that,
Butler.
yeah.
So you talking about Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson?
No, I just said from a shooting standpoint.
Okay.
From a shooting standpoint.
We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that.
Okay.
We ain't worried about that. Who's gonna guard AD?
Oh no! Oh, nobody. I say Bam probably guards Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis. I ain't got a clue. I guess maybe Jay Crowder. Maybe Olynyk, maybe Olynyk. Let's see. I don't hate LeBron James. I hate 90%, 80% of LeBron James fans. Make it clear. I guarantee Q in that 98% because I can't stand him either at the time.
Y'all just hate me because I spit facts, man.
Man, whatever, Keezy.
Smith Mello, he says Crowder, Iggy, Butler guard the top 5 player of all time. Yeah,
I like how he said that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's see here. Andrew, Butler, Iggy, and Crowder. I told you. Yeah, they can guard LeBron James.
They can try.
Yeah, that's the thing. They can have. Do you honestly, and this is for Andrew and Daniel, do y'all honestly think that those 3 bodies will bother LeBron James enough?
I think Butler can bother him, but I do not think Iggy or Crowder will be a factor. I think that will be Butler's job. Is like that's what Spoelstra will tell Butler. Said, listen, you can give me some points. I'm gonna rely on Goran Dragic and Hero and Bam for that, but I need you to try to slow down LeBron. They can try, but that's the only person that I could think of would be Jimmy Butler. That's the only person I could think of.
Let's see. Andrew said on the perimeter, yes, send him to the bigs. Send who to what bigs? Miami has one big, and that is Bam.
Bam Adebayo.
And if Bam is guarding AD's gonna pull Bam away from the basket. So what bigs are you sending LeBron James to? Kelly Olynyk? What I don't know what big you sending him.
He an Eagles fan. He's
You don't know. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Makes a lot of sense, but yeah. So the NBA Finals kicks off tomorrow, which we both very excited, man. I got the Lakers in 6. You got the Lakers in 6.
Yep.
I think Ralph even had the Lakers in 6. Charles just said he had Lakers in 5. Cransbury said Lakers in 6. Keezy, I think he got the Lakers in 6. Daniel's the only one who has Miami in 7.
He's gonna be either a hero or a zero. We'll see which one it is.
Andrew said they did the same thing to Giannis. Oh yeah, because
Man,
Giannis
stop! Oh my God, don't even. I'm not even. No, 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 no. We are not doing that here today. I am not talking about the Greek flop. I am not. We are not bringing this man up.
So he said they was good enough to stop him. So you're comparing Giannis to LeBron James? That's what you're saying?
Hey, that's your guy. You like Giannis.
That's what you're saying. Oh, okay, I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you live on this one, Andrew.
No, don't do it. Let him have it. Go ahead.
All right. So Andrew, what in the hell makes you think that just because that shit worked against Giannis, that's gonna work against LeBron James? That is definitely not. That wild shit does not work with LeBron. If you don't believe me, ask the Denver Nuggets. If you don't believe me, ask the Houston Rockets. If you don't believe me, ask the Portland
Trailblazers.
That wall shit does not work. It does not work for one specific reason. He has AD. So good luck trying to build that wall. And also, as the playoffs has progressed, the Lakers 3-point shooters have gotten a lot better at knocking down open shots. I'm talking to you, KCP. So good luck at building that wall, man. Smith Mello said, I definitely said I could see either team win 6 or 7 games. He said, but you made me choose, so I went Miami.
Oh, so now he's going either or. I see what he's doing.
Charles said they have no one for LeBron or AD. Exactly, Charles.
No, they don't. They just don't.
That's it. Yeah.
It would have been either way. The Celtics didn't either. They really don't. I think the Celtics have more star power than the Heat, but as the Heat showed, it doesn't always mean star power.
No.
It's who has the more depth, and I think they just wore out the Celtics.
Yeah, they did. I showed a stat yesterday where not Jimmy Butler, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were each playing 43 minutes a game.
Yeah, I mean, they were wore out.
So, and I was telling them, you spend the third quarter fighting to get back in the game, and then by the fourth quarter, you're spent.
Man,
you have nothing.
You imagine if they would have got to the finals, who in the world were they going to send it for AD? Daniel Tice? God, good luck with that if y'all would have made it.
Yeah, if they would have made the finals and that was the situation was to happen, AD's getting the finals MVP. Because
he's getting 58 games.
Speaking of it, before we move on to the next topic, who gets the finals MVP?
I say AD.
AD. Okay.
I think it'll be AD.
All right. And Smith Miller, Daniel said the Nuggets didn't try the wall, and if I'm Miami, I try the wall because I don't believe in LeBron hitting 7 to 8 threes. If he does, and it was our year to lose. It's not even really him hitting 7 to 8 threes. It's that LeBron is going to get to the paint. He might not get to the bucket, but he's going to get to the paint. And everybody's going to have 1 foot at least in the paint, that's building the wall. And that's going to leave so many open shooters. So it's not necessarily that LeBron has to hit 7 to 8 open threes. It's the shooters, because once they start hitting, then you have no choice but
you're
to
in a
break that wall
rhythm.
down. Yeah, so you have no choice but to break that wall down.
Absolutely, I respect it.
And on top of that, if you build this so-called wall against LeBron James, what he's going to do is give it the ball to Rondo. Now, Rondo creates and put LeBron in positions to score. And also, if you create this wall, all you got to do is go over the top to AD and Dwight Howard. So that wall tactic is not going to work. And let's
agree,
see,
100%.
Andrew, LeBron is not going to tear you apart on the perimeter. Okay, well, all right. That's what the team.
That I do agree with.
Okay, all right.
Series starts tomorrow.
I think making everybody else beat, most notably Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, I'll live.
Where has Kyle Kuzma been?
Kyle Kuzma is exactly where he needs to be. Get the hell out the damn way. He's doing a lot of effing up. Don't get me wrong, but you just move out the way. We got this. You just get the hell out the damn way.
Fair enough.
But anyways, let's switch it back over to a little bit of NFL action, man. You have the man. Let's talk a little bit about your other squad here, man. Who you got? The Chi-Town. We got the Chi-Town Bears. Charles.
My other squad.
Yeah, your other squad.
I don't like this.
No, I'm just playing. You have the New Orleans Saints, who just lost on Sunday to the Aaron Rodgers led Packers, 37-30, which puts the New Orleans Saints at 1-2, which is great for the Tampa Bay Bucks, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Nobody cares about y'all.
So, hot dog, what's going on with your New Orleans Saints, man?
Drew Brees is missing Michael Thomas. That's it.
Michael Thomas? You think that's it?
That's it.
Nope. Q, did you see Money Making Mahomes last night? Oh man, yeah, you know how that goes.
We're gonna talk about that next, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next. Y'all have 70%. But yeah, the same thing about the New Orleans Saints, the same thing about the Dallas Cowboys. Defense, man. Actually, a lot of people have been talking about Drew Brees and how he's, been looking old. Actually, they're according to ProReference.com, their offense is ranked 10th, so it's not bad.
No.
They're 12th in passing. The rushing game is horrible, but I mean they're not.
Oh yeah.
They haven't been a big rushing team since Mark Ingram
But
left.
Alvin Kamara, man, he had 10 catches for 156 yards Sunday night.
I'm gonna get to that too.
My thing is that defense looks horrible, but man, Drew Brees he missing Michael Thomas because Michael Thomas is a guy that catches everything and gets yards after catch. So yeah,
but it's the defense with the Saints. So it's not even them missing Michael Thomas because their offense is still good.
Right.
They're 17th on third down conversions at 45%, which ain't bad. It ain't great, but at least
they're in the middle of the road.
So they're almost completing half of their third down conversions, which
Yeah.
is good. It's the defense. Their defense is ranked 27th total. They're 20 in pass defense, and they're 6th in rush defense. So the rush defense is good, but here's the problem. They're 6th on third down conversion. Teams are completing 48% of their third downs against them, and on fourth down, teams are completing 80% of their fourth down conversions
Oh
against them.
wow.
But here's the problem: red zone. They rank second. Teams are scoring 83% of the time when they get in the red zone against the New Orleans Saints.
Man, I know the other night, Marshawn Lattimore got ate up by Alan Lazard.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
But can we just talk about how, Russell Wilson looks like the MVP right now?
Of course.
If there is a 1B in that conversation, it's got to be Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
This looks like the old Aaron Rodgers. And right now, I think we're looking at the NFC champions right now, the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, but so anyways, back to your Alvin Kamara comment. Right now, Alvin Kamara is actually leading the team in receptions at 27 receptions. The next closest guy is Traquan Smith at 10 receptions for 132 yards. Alvin Kamara is leading the team from scrimmage, obviously with 438 yards from scrimmage, 6 touchdowns. I mean, it's either Alvin Kamara or bust right now on offense. What was you saying? Wow, to?
This man has the most catches by 17.
Yes, he has 27
He's a running
receptions, and the next closest guy is Traquan Smith with 10 receptions.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the stat of the day.
Yeah.
Because without Michael Thomas, Drew Brees really don't have any playmakers.
Well, it was supposed to be Emmanuel Sanders, but for whatever reason,
I mean, he had a touchdown last week, but he's been a no-show. And where is Jared Cook? Like, is he not even looking at Jared Cook, or what's the problem? What's he got here? You
Hot
wait
dog.
1 damn minute, hot dog. What is? Oh my God, what's this bum gonna say? This ain't Monday.
Did you see Mahomes last night? They dismantled the Ravens.
Man, we'll get to them in a second. Shut up. We'll get to them in a second.
And also, it's like I said, back to Michael's comments, he said Father Time caught up with Drew Brees. Well, Drew Brees right now has thrown for 760 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, and is completing 70% of his passes, and is 253 yards per game. So he's not exactly great, but he's not bad either right now.
He's throwing a lot of check downs, a lot of short arm passes right now.
And George said Jared Cook is hurt.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
And Duro said there's not too many defenses that are looking great right now. Possibly no preseason contributing to the slow defensive start for most teams.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I could see that. No defense really is looking great right now. Maybe the 49ers defense still looks great even after the injuries, but they haven't really played anybody. But, yeah, that's the only other defense I can think of. Y'all defense don't look great.
First of all, we're not talking about us right now. We good.
I'm just letting you know.
Hold on. What's the Cowboys record right now?
Oh, we trash. I'll tell you we trash.
Okay. What's
we literally just spent 20 minutes earlier talking about how bad we are.
Okay. Just making sure.
Man, we'll beat y'all.
Shit, you done lost your damn mind.
Y'all ain't got no quarterback.
Shit,
I think my quarterback bad. Y'all ain't got no quarterback.
Shit. Anyways, the next couple of games for the New Orleans Saints are the Lions, Chargers. They have a bye week. Panthers, then the Bears.
Sound like they got 4 bye weeks.
Ooh, well,
Where's that Bears game at?
They have a potential. I think it's at Chicago, but I don't think it's going to matter.
I mean, the Bears the defense can pick up. The Lions did just beat the Cardinals.
And then
The Chargers, they don't look good.
Charles said,
What
"But I'm-"
I'm talking about, hot dog, how is Mahomes not in the MVP race? That's what the hell I'm talking about. Number one, I don't care what you talk about. Number two, I said what I said. Right now,
Said
Russell
what I
Wilson is
said.
the MVP leader. Then it's Aaron Rodgers, who I thought that Charles swore by, and then it's Pat Mahomes.
And to Russell Wilson's credit, he has the most touchdowns in the first 3 games of anybody ever. So I mean,
So
you
Pat
got
Mahomes is the MVP because
he's Pat Mahomes. He said Charles says the Bears are trash.
correct.
I mean, the Bears beat the Falcons.
They are 3-0. Hell, the Cowboys beat the Falcons. Pause.
Yeah, they did. And speaking of the Chicago Bears and how trash they are not,
Yes.
Mitchell Trubisky leading into the fourth quarter, they were down 26-10. They put in the GOAT Nick Foles, and then this shit happened.
Wait a minute, stop it.
Foles on third down to the end zone. It is Graham again. Safety okay.
Eat a lot of clock up, making sure it's a two-score game.
2nd and 6. Catch is made by Robinson, and then he breaks free. Allen Robinson takes it all the way for a Bears touchdown.
The practice squad player. Let's see how that looks.
3rd down and 8 with the Bears already in field goal range. The pass is caught in the end zone for a touchdown by Anthony Miller. The Chicago.
So that was the GOAT Nick Foles bringing the Chicago Bears back from the depths of despair to lead them to 30 to what I know.
Hang on a second,
What?
man. Those are just great plays by the receivers. Allen Robinson had one great touchdown kick because he should have been tackled 3 times. Anthony Miller, I guess Nick Foles dropped it in there. Anthony Miller, nice catch to the end zone. It was a little out of his reach, but he got in there. So I just think this is another fail by the Falcons. Do I think Nick Foles is better than Mr. Trubisky? I do, but I still think Ryan Pace should be fired for trading for Nick Foles in that awful contract when they could have went out and got Teddy Bridgewater cheaper or Cam Newton a lot for what, $1 million?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I still think Ryan Pace should have been fired. He's a terrible GM. But yeah, Nick Foles brought him back, man. Big props to him, but I just don't think it's too much to think about.
First and foremost, you're a better quarterback than Mitchell Trubisky. I mean,
it's true.
And he came from North Carolina and everything. But I mean,
that proves my point. He's terrible.
First of all, we have Julius Peppers and Lawrence Taylor. Thank you very much. But anyway,
I don't know who any of those guys are.
this guy.
The disappointing thing about the Bears is investing so much in the defense to win now and then underperform. Nick Foles could be the answer at quarterback for now, though. I think for now, yes, but they've got to think about the future because Nick Foles is only being great for one team, and that's the Eagles. I think which, if you think about it, these two offenses, the Eagles and the Bears' offenses are about the same. They both come from Andy Reid. So it could work. Foles is a proven winner, and players believe in him versus Mitch. That's a good point. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm. And as long as you don't expect Foles to win, you have a shot. I think when teams start game planning for Foles, I think it's when all hell breaks loose for them. But
they're going to have to start because I think he's the starter now.
Yeah, good luck with that. But speaking of starters, there were rumors and reports that Earl Thomas was supposed to sign with the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans have
canceled the meeting.
So, there's that then. So, why hasn't anyone signed Earl Thomas?
I think I think that people look at the Ravens as a top-notch organization, and they see that this organization let him go for the behavior that he displayed in a practice, I believe. Mm-hmm. So I think that's just a huge red flag, and it turns a lot of teams off. But the Cowboys have got to call him. I'm sorry. The Cowboys, this is way past due. Please, for the love of God, call Earl Thomas to come in there and play secondary for this awful team. Please.
You begging and pleading for Earl Thomas, huh?
Oh, my God. Can you make this viral so that he'll reach
So he'll
send him an email.
Send him an email, tag him and everything.
Please.
I got something to tell you, Hot Dog. Earl Thomas ain't helping y'all defense that damn much. But
I mean, it's better than anything. Better than nothing.
I mean, y'all ranked 30th, so Earl Thomas comes.
He might make it 27th.
I was gonna say, what y'all gonna be 27th?
I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point.
So he's not gonna miraculously come in and change the defense there.
I mean,
But
Amari Cooper miraculously fixed this offense 2 years ago. So
they did, and they got. And how many playoff wins they got?
one.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But
That's more than a lot of teams, I can say.
that is correct. Until this year when we go to the championship, but
Y'all are not going nowhere.
until we go to the Super Bowl.
Nope.
George says call Ed Reed. I don't know if you know this. GE Ed Reed's been gone for a while now.
He got to be in his 40s.
Exactly, Michael. Y'all need more than Earl Thomas. Y'all do.
Yeah, we need a new quarterback. Call McCoy. I think he's available.
Y'all need Earl Thomas. Y'all need Deion Sanders. Y'all need Rod Woodson. Y'all need who else y'all need? Y'all need a whole bunch back there.
They definitely need Brandon Dotson out there.
Y'all need Ray Lewis. Cal said Cowboys should be 0-3, which they should.
I agree.
They should. Y'all should be in the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes right now.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of him either. So,
goddamn, hot dog, you don't like nobody.
I really don't, man. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of him either. I really don't think he's going to be much of anything.
Cal said LeBron could play safety.
No, he played tight end.
Man, Daryl says once you have a negative label in the NFL, it's hard to find a team willing to sign you unless your name is Josh Gordon.
Yeah, Josh Gordon is a freak athlete.
Not even that. But to that comment, I'm gonna put it back up for people to see. Josh Gordon isn't a locker room issue. It's more of a self-destruct issue.
Correct. I think he's a good guy. A lot of people like him. It's just he can't keep himself out of trouble.
Yeah, so I think Josh Gordon keeps getting chances because teams know he's a good guy. He's just fights certain demons that prevents him from.
Well, now he can smoke as much as he wants.
With that too, with Earl Thomas, it's a locker room issue of him not getting along with players and him not following the defensive scheme for games and him freelancing and doing what he want to do on defense. So
that's a problem.
So that it's not necessarily that Josh Gordon has a negative label. He just self-destructs versus Earl Thomas. But Earl Thomas, he ain't helping no Cowboys. I see y'all with the top 5 pick this year.
That'd be fine with me.
It's fine with you. Oh, man. But let's see. Daryl said, I agree with this statement, Q. Of course, man, because, I mean, I'm always right. I ain't never wrong. But anyways,
stop this.
Me get ready to get on up out of here today. We appreciate everybody.
One
for
more thing,
in.
man. What do you think about the Vikings and the Titans under protocol for COVID?
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. They said they're going to possibly reschedule the game till Monday
night.
Man, it's rough because the possibilities of how are they going to be 100% sure that everybody's going to test negative by Sunday night, Monday morning? Like that whole thing just I don't know.
Could we see our first NFL forfeit?
Well, according to the report, they said they have contingencies in place just in case they can't play Monday. So I don't think it'll be a forfeit. Maybe just a rescheduling of the game.
Yeah.
They might mess around and play it on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once everybody clears quarantine and everything.
So then
what?
Play the next day on Sunday too?
That's why I said I don't know how they'd
have to schedule on a Tuesday or something.
I don't know. They would have to do it. Hopefully coordinate it with the people's bye weeks and just schedule their bye weeks for this week, and then the original bye weeks make them play each other. They would have to figure out something.
Yeah, they figure it out.
Yeah, that's why they get paid the big bucks. But anyway,
correct.
We can get on up out of here. We appreciate everybody who tuned in today. Make sure you like, share, and comment this show.
Yes, and don't miss me Thursday, 7 o'clock. Pick'em time with Hot Dog.
Yes, make sure you watch NFL Pick'em Show with Hot Dog on Thursday. He gets the pick every single week. The week that he picks the Tampa Bay Bucks, so keep doing that.
I am 3-0 when I pick Bucks games. I am 3-0.
I'm just saying. But also, you can make sure to catch previous shows on our YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. If you're unable to sit down and watch a show, you can always stream our shows and listen to them on the podcast at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store, and any other podcast streaming services as well. Let's see. Michael says your picks have been rough.
Last week, I went 15-1.
Hey, Charles said, good show, fellas. Appreciate that, Chuck.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but anyways, check out Hot Dog Show on Thursday, NFL Pick'em. We getting ready to get on up out of here. We want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We out of here.
Peace.